In today's video, we will see how we can create stock consumption report along with profit and loss calculations in Excel. Hi, my name is Vijay and you are watching Office Monk. Let's start the video without any delays. This is an example file which I have already created in advance. Here we have got item codes, items, UOM means unit of measurement, along with purchase rate and selling rate, opening stock, closing stock, stock purchased and so on. On the extreme right hand side, we have got the calculation of variance and profit and loss. In this format, we have got total 4 sheets: settings, purchase sheet, sales sheet and profit and loss calculations. In setting sheet, we have got item codes along with item names, unit of measurement, purchase rate, selling rate or sales rate, opening stock and closing stock. In stock purchase sheet, we will keep on doing the entries whenever we will purchase something. In sales sheet, whenever something will be sold, we will keep on doing the entries and all the things will be calculated or captured automatically in the consumption report. I have created this sheet just for 1 month. When the month will end, we will have to click on new month and our setting sheet will be blank. In the same way, we will have to go in stock purchase sheet and we will have to click on refresh and all the data will be erased automatically. Stock sales report or stock sales sheet, we will have to click on refresh and all the data got erased. When we come to profit and loss calculations or stock consumption report, we can see that all the data which was connected from the last sheets or previous sheets got erased. Means we are not able to see any data. This sheet is macro enabled. Let's start creating a new sheet now. I have opened a new file where we have got item codes, item names, unit of measurement, purchase rate, selling rate, opening stock and closing stock entries will be done manually. Let's take some random figures. Closing stock, again I am going to take some random figures over here. Now we will be going to our second sheet, that is stock purchase sheet. This sheet is blank. I have just created the outlines to save the time. On the top, we will be creating drop down for month and year. I'll click on the top. We'll go to data, data validation. From here we will select list, source. We will type name of the months from January to December. And we will do OK. So our drop down list got created. Here we will create drop down for years. We'll go to data, data validation, list, source. We will type years over here: 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026 and we will do OK. In case you want to increase the years, you can. I'll select 2024 from here. This will be serial number, item code, items, UOM means unit of measurement, purchase rate, total quantity purchased, total amount. Over here we will insert dates. The formula for first date will be plus or equal to date value, bracket open, double inverted comma 1, double inverted comma close, and we will select the month and we will select the year. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. So formula for first date got inserted. We are not able to see the date because the cell size is smaller. We'll click on the cell, we'll right click the mouse, we'll go to format cells, we'll take this up, custom, we will remove general and we'll put DD means D 2 times and we'll do OK. Now we are able to see 01 over here and this is the first date. Formula for second date will be totally different and the formula will be plus or equal to if, bracket open, first date, we will put dollar between I and 3 is smaller than EO month means end of the month, bracket open. We will select first date once again. We'll press function F4 and the cell will be locked. Comma 0, bracket close, comma, we will select the first date once again, plus 1, comma, double inverted comma twice, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We'll click on the cell, we'll right click the mouse, format cells, we'll take this up, we'll go to custom, we'll remove general and we'll put DD means D 2 times and we'll do OK. So we got our second date over here. We will drag this till end. So we got our dates till 31st. When we will change the month, February, I'll come to the right hand side and we are able to see the dates till 29th only. Now we will insert the formula for days and the formula will be plus or equal to text, bracket open, we will select our first date, comma, double inverted comma, D 3 times, double inverted comma close, bracket close and we will hit enter. Now we will drag this till end. We will come to left hand side. Whenever the month will change, dates and days will change accordingly. Serial number, we will insert it manually. Item code, again we will have to insert this thing manually. I'll copy item codes from here and will paste. Items, we will connect this through VLOOKUP. Plus or equal to VLOOKUP, bracket open, lookup value, item code will be our lookup value, comma, table array, we will be going to setting sheet and will select item code along with items. We will press function F4 and the cells will be logged, comma, column index number, item code is column number 1, items is column number 2, so we will put 2 over here, comma 0 for exact match. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. So we got name of first item over here. We will drag this down. We will do one thing. We will click on the top cell and we'll insert the criteria of if error. If error, bracket open, we will come to the end, comma, double inverted comma twice, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now we will drag this down. The basic reason behind inserting the criteria of if error, in case there will be no value against item code in the setting sheet, no error will be visible. Here we have got item code 101. In case I'll put 102 as item code, we got item name against item code, exhaust fan. In the end also we can see exhaust fan against the item code 120. I'll undo this. Unit of measurement. We will use VLOOKUP again. Plus or equal to VLOOKUP, bracket open, lookup value, item code will be our lookup value, comma, table array. We will go to setting sheet and we'll select item code, items and unit of measurement from top. We'll press function F4 and the cells will be logged, comma, column index number. Item code is in column number 1, items column number 2 and unit of measurement is in column number 3. So we will put 3 over here, comma 0 for exact match. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now we will drag this down. The basic reason behind using VLOOKUP over here, in case we will do any changes in setting sheet, it will be reflected in rest of the sheets also. Purchase rate plus or equal to VLOOKUP, bracket open, lookup value, item code will be our lookup value, comma, table array, we will be going to setting sheet and we'll select from item code till purchase rate. We'll press function F4, column index number 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put 4 over here, comma 4, comma 0 for exact match. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We'll drag this down. Total quantity purchased. We will have to insert formula over here. So we are going to do the purchase entries over here in these cells from first till last date of the month. So the formula for total quantity purchased will be plus or equal to sum, bracket open, we will select from first date till last date. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now we will drag this down. We will come to the left hand side. Total amount, it will be plus or equal to total quantity purchased into purchase rate and we will hit enter. Now we will drag this down. So our stock purchase sheet is ready now. Now we will create sales sheet or selling sheet. We will click on the name of the sheet. We'll right click the mouse, move or copy. We'll take this up, move to end, create a copy and we will do OK. So the copy of this sheet got created. We will rename this as stock sales sheet. We'll take this just after stock purchase sheet. We will change the name over here. This will be sales sheet. This will be selling rate. or sales rate. This will be total quantity sold. We will have to do some changes over here. We will delete this. Earlier it was purchase rate, now it's selling rate. So there's a difference between purchase rate and selling rate. So the formula will be plus or equal to VLOOKUP, bracket open, lookup value. Item code will be our lookup value, comma, table array. We will be going to setting sheet and will select from items till selling rate. We'll press function F4, comma, column index number. Item code is in column number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will put 5 over here, comma 0. For exact match, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. So we got selling rate over here. We will drag this down. So our stock purchase sheet and sales sheet is ready now. We will do one thing. We will put some color over here. We'll go to home and we'll put some color. We'll change the font color. We will do one thing. We will highlight our Saturdays and Sundays also. I have selected stock purchase sheet. Now I have selected from first date till last date. We'll be going to conditional formatting, new rule. From here I'll select classic. From the drop down we will have to select use a formula to determine which cells to format. And the formula will be plus or equal to, we will select first day of the month. We'll remove first dollar is equal to double inverted comma SAT for Saturday. Double inverted comma close. We will click on the drop down, custom format, fill. From here we will select red color. We'll go to font and we'll select white color font and we'll do OK. OK. So our Saturdays got highlighted. We'll go to conditional formatting, manage rules. We'll click on our first rule, duplicate rule. Now we will click on edit rule. We will remove Saturday from here and we'll put Sunday and we'll do OK. OK. So our Sundays also got highlighted. Now we will highlight our month ends. Conditional formatting, manage rules. We'll click on one rule, duplicate rule, edit rule. This time we will remove Sunday and we'll leave double inverted comma twice for blank and we'll do OK. OK. So all the things got highlighted, means Saturdays, Sundays and month ends got highlighted. Whenever the month will change, I'll do it February. We'll come to right hand side and you will notice after 29th of February it got highlighted. We'll do the same thing in stock sales sheet also. So both the sheets got highlighted through conditional formatting. Now we will be going to profit and loss calculations or stock maintenance and profit and loss calculations. This will be serial number, item code, items, UOM means unit of measurement, purchase rate, selling rate, opening stock, closing stock, stock purchased, ideal quantity sold, actual quantity sold, variance or variance, profit / loss. We'll come to left hand side. This will be quantity, amount. We'll copy this and we'll paste in closing stock, stock purchased, actual quantity sold and variance or variance. Over here we will type manually so that color will not change. Amount. Now we will insert our formulas over here. Serial number, we will insert it manually. Item code, again we will insert it manually. I'll copy from one of the sheets. Items, we will insert the formula over here, plus or equal to VLOOKUP, bracket open, lookup value. Item code will be our lookup value. We will put dollar just before C, comma, table array. We will be going to setting sheet and we'll select from items till selling price. We'll press function F4 and the cells will be locked. Comma, we have to provide column index number, means column number. Item code is in column number 1, items are in column number 2. So we will put 2 over here, comma 0. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. So we got name of item over here. We will drag this till selling rate. We are not able to see the proper result because in VLOOKUP we haven't changed the column index number. We will do one thing. We will go to setting sheet, item code. This is column number 1. This is 2. We'll take this in center. This is 3, 4 and 5. These numbers are just for reference. We'll go to profit and loss calculations. This is number 2. This is 3. Means column index number is 3. Column index number of purchase rate is 4. And column index number of selling rate is 5. So we got all the figures over here. We will drag this down. Opening stock quantity. The formula will be plus or equal to VLOOKUP, bracket open, lookup value will be our item code, comma, table array. We will be going to setting sheet and will select from item code till opening stock. We will press function F4, comma, column index number. Opening stock is in column number 6, so we will put 6 over here, comma 0 for exact match. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. So we got opening quantity over here. We will drag this down. In case we will change item code from 101 to 120, we got the quantity of item code 120. I'll undo this. Amount of opening stock. The formula will be plus or equal to opening stock into purchase rate and we'll hit enter. We'll do one thing. We'll highlight purchase rate and selling rate in red. We'll change the font color. We'll make this bold. Now we will drag this down. Closing stock plus or equal to VLOOKUP, bracket open, lookup value, item code will be our lookup value, comma, table array. We will be going to setting sheet and will select from item code till closing stock. We'll press function F4 and the cells will be logged, comma, column index number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Closing stock is in column number 7, so we will put 7 over here, comma 0 for exact match. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now we will drag this down. Closing stock amount, it will be plus or equal to total quantity into purchase rate and we will hit enter. Now we will drag this down. Stock purchased quantity, the formula will be plus or equal to VLOOKUP, bracket open, lookup value, item code will be our lookup value, comma, table array. This time we have to go in purchase sheet because we want stock of purchased goods. So we will be going in stock purchase sheet. We'll come to left hand side. We'll select from item code till total quantity purchased. So item code is in column number 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. We will press function F4 and cells will be logged, comma, column number 5, comma, 0 for exact match. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. So currently stock purchase is 0. We haven't done any entry over there, only reason is showing 0. Stock purchased amount, it will be plus or equal to quantity purchased into total purchase rate and we will hit enter. Now we will drag this down. We'll come to right hand side. Ideal quantity sold. In sold goods, there are two things: ideal quantity sold and actual quantity sold. Ideal quantity sold means what is the sales quantity which we would have sold. And second thing is actual quantity sold, what we sold actually. So there may be a gap in ideal quantity sold and actual quantity sold. So ideal quantity sold is calculated on basis of opening stock, closing stock and purchases. So the formula will be plus or equal to opening stock quantity plus stock purchase quantity minus closing stock and we will hit enter. Now we will drag this down. The amount of ideal quantity sold will be plus or equal to ideal quantity sold into purchase rate. We are not going to take selling rate over here and we will hit enter. Now we will drag this down. Actual quantity sold, and the formula will be plus or equal to VLOOKUP, bracket open, lookup value, item code will be our lookup value, comma, table array. We will be going to stock sales sheet. We'll come to left hand side and we'll select from item code till total quantity sold. We'll press function F4 and the cells will be logged, comma, column index number. Item code is in column number 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. Total quantity sold is in column number 5. So we will put 5 over here, comma 0 for exact match. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. So we got our quantity over here. We will drag this down. Amount of actual quantity sold will be plus or equal to actual quantity sold into selling rate, and we will hit enter. Now we will drag this down. We will come to right hand side, variance or variance. The formula will be plus or equal to actual quantity sold minus ideal quantity sold, and we will hit enter. Now we will drag this down. Amount of variance or variance will be plus or equal to total quantity into, we will come to the left and we'll select purchase rate from here and we'll hit enter. Now we will drag this down. Profit or loss. The formula will be plus or equal to amount of total quantity sold minus amount of ideal quantity sold, and we will hit enter. Now we will drag this down. It's showing minus over here. We will insert criteria of if in all three. We'll go to formula bar. If bracket open actual quantity sold is equal to 0, comma, double inverted comma 0, double inverted comma close, comma, we will come to the end, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now we will drag this down. If there will be no entry, it will be showing 0. In profit and loss also, we will be inserting the criteria of if. We'll come to right hand side, we'll go to formula bar. If bracket open amount of total quantity sold is equal to 0, comma, double inverted comma 0, double inverted comma close, comma, we will come to the end, we will close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now we will drag this down. We will insert function of sum over here, plus or equal to sum, bracket open, we will select from first till last, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We will drag this to right. Now whenever we will do some entries in stock purchase and stock sales, it will be featured in profit and loss calculations also. Let me do some entry over here. We'll drag this till last date. We'll do the month as January. We'll come to stock sales sheet. Over here also I'll insert some figures. We'll come to profit and loss calculations and we can see the entries got featured. So our sheet is ready now without macros. Now we will insert macros to blank the sheet in end of the month. We'll go to setting sheet. We'll delete these numbers because this was only for reference. Insert, illustrations, shapes. We'll select a desired shape from here. We'll manage the size. We'll take this over here. We'll increase the size of the shape. We'll change the color. We'll change the outline color. We'll change the weight of the outline. We'll right click on the shape. This will be next month. We'll click on the shape and we'll align the text. We'll change the font style. We'll increase the font size. We'll copy this, Ctrl C or Command C. We'll come to stock purchase sheet and we'll paste over here. We'll align this. We'll go to stock sales sheet. We'll come to left hand side and we'll paste over here. We'll align the shape. We'll go to setting sheet and we'll record our macros. Now we have to go to developer tab, record macro. I'll delete this and we'll put settings. We'll put the name as settings. We'll do OK. We'll delete this. We'll click on the first cell and we'll stop recording. Now we'll go to stock purchase sheet. We'll go to developer, record macro. This will be purchase. Okay. We'll select from first date till last date and from top to bottom, and we'll delete this. We'll come to left hand side and we'll click on the top cell. We'll stop recording the macro. Now we will record our third macro. We'll be going to stock sales sheet. We'll click on record macro. This is sales. Okay. We will select from first date till last date and from top to bottom. We'll delete this. We'll come to left hand side and we'll click on the first cell and we'll stop recording the macro. So we have recorded all three macros over here now. We'll go to setting sheet. We'll click on the shape. We'll right click the mouse, assign macro, and we will select settings from here. We'll do OK. We'll go to stock purchase sheet. We'll click on the shape. We'll right click the mouse, assign macro, and we'll select purchase from here. We'll do OK. We'll go to stock sale sheet. We'll click on the shape. We'll right click the mouse, assign macro, and we will select sales from here and we'll do OK. So macros got assigned everywhere. We will insert some figures and we'll see how it works. So once the month changes, you'll have to click on next month and the data will be blank. In the same way, it will work in stock purchase sheet. I'll click on next month and the data got vanished. Setting sheet, it will work in the same way. Next month and the data got erased. To save this file, you'll have to keep one thing in mind. Save, and it says the following feature cannot be saved in macro-free workbook. To continue saving as a macro-free workbook, click yes. So we have to click on no. And from here, we have to select Excel macro enabled workbook .xlsm and we have to save our file. So our file got saved. Let's open the file and see what it says. When we try to open the file, it says this workbook contains macros. Do you want to disable macros before opening the file? We have to click enable macros and our file got opened. So the format is ready now. I'll provide link of this file in description box. In case you want to download, you can. I'm sure you must have loved the video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you soon with a new topic. Till then, bye-bye.